Hello there. This is
Hello.
a crash test. I am Evan.
I'm Matthew.
This game is called Unrest. This is a weird fucking game. Okay, well,
Okay.
wait, I don't know why that popped up. Alright. So, Matthew,
Yeah.
this is billed as a, story-driven RPG.
Okay.
And from what I can tell, there's no combat
hmm
to speak of. Let me use the mouse for some of this.
And it looks like it takes place in like the Middle East or something.
It's a little unclear. It's fantasy. I mean, it seems like that's obviously what they're going for,
Yeah.
but it's not. They're like lizard people,
Okay.
so you know.
Not found in the Middle East.
No lizard people in the Middle East. No lizard people anywhere.
Yeah.
Um,
Unfortunately.
So the main thing in this game is a conversation system. I've already played as. So the first part of this game, I was like a princess.
Yeah.
Talking about like trade relations with the lizard people. And then once I was done with that, it cut to me controlling one of the like lizard people ambassadors,
hmm
and now I'm a peasant.
Okay.
So it seems like the thing with this game is that, and there are traits down here too. So like, Tanya, the 15-year-old peasant, is an only child, a loner, and also intelligent.
So it's like The Sims.
So it's like but it seems segmented to where it's like, you know, play this one sequence as a character and then we're gonna flash to a different character to get a new perspective on things.
Oh, okay.
But let's just talk to her father here. So the last thing that happened, I basically forged connections with the lizard people.
hmm
They are going to trade us some food for some goods we have that we can't use.
Okay.
That the people can't use. And then the lizard people were also like, well, a lot of this game so far has been very morally gray, like politicking.
Yeah.
So we start talking about like the lizard people immigrant population and the slums, and then we start talking about like the fact that there's this priest in the slums who has a bunch of followers who is trying to like instill hatred in like against the lizard people.
Yeah.
And then I made a decision as the head lizard person to go escort. I was escorted by mercenaries into the slums with the king and queen,
hmm
and then a little like box showed up filling me in on what happened afterwards, and it seemed like we all got killed in the slums.
Oh shit.
So now I'm playing as Tanya, and Tanya just got
Oh,
word.
so it's like heavy rain or something?
I guess. I mean, I have no.
Or like in terms of how the death works.
Yeah, well, it didn't feel so much as that as it did like I played a set. There was some variability in how it could have worked out. Like, I doubt that it wouldn't have cut away if I hadn't have died.
Yeah.
Like, I think it just, based on the choices I made, determined that I died.
hmm
So, right now, Tanya's been told that her father and mother want to see her, so let's talk.
Okay.
So you see up there, there's like accepting, critical, unconcerned meters,
Yeah.
and I don't really understand how these work yet, but they seem to fluctuate based on what dialogue options I choose.
Okay.
And then you see here there's like sort of like Alpha Protocol style one-word breakdowns of everything ironic, agreeable, and direct.
Yeah.
So he's all like, Tanya, there you are. We've got good news, wonderful news. I know you weren't really looking forward to this day, but I think we've done as well as any parents could. And I'm playing her as kind of like like a teenager.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna choose the ironic option and say promising start.
No.
Yeah, so there are like those sorts of musical cues that seem to denote like different things as to whether or not I made like a good decision, but I don't know what it corresponds to.
Yeah.
We've arranged for you to marry Hanu, the merchant caste boy. If all goes well and Hanu comes into his heritage, you will one day be a merchant's wife. Okay, I am not going to be into this. Everyone in this village knows Hanu is a stupid, foul-tempered cretin. Why did it have to be him?
Aww.
So you could see my mother's, like, tolerance of me went down there. I knew it. I knew that would be the first thing out of this girl's mouth, as if his status didn't matter. One of the other cool things about this game so far, I've controlled 3 characters, all of them have been women.
Okay.
So that's neat. As if a wife is powerless to change who her husband is, and no gratitude. No gratitude for the earth and sky we had to move to make this happen, just the same stubborn rejection she would have given any man we picked. I am sick of this, Tanya. I am sick to death of this. So what, I'm supposed to thank you for betrothing me, the most unliked boy in the village. Yes. No more out of you. You have no idea how hard we work to ensure you a husband. Might actually take you away from this village. Yeah, okay.
Whatever, Mom.
Yeah, don't you just hate it when Mom, like, forces you into marriage?
Yeah, it's the worst.
I just want to sit in my room and listen to Joy Division. Tomorrow morning, we're bringing our dowry out of Laxmi's vault. There's definitely a lot of names being thrown around very early. This game isn't super forgiving with the exposition.
Yeah.
Okay, seems like Dad isn't so down with this. Okay, well, let's ditch.
Whatever. They don't know anything.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Where's Hanu? Let's see. I always wanted to go to the university at Taxila. Well, it is one of my traits that I'm intelligent, so that would make sense.
And leave your husband here?
Yeah, so a lot of this seems to be pretty politically charged.
Yeah.
This game. I'm also playing with a controller, which is weird. Okay, let's go. Is Hanu around?
Hanu.
Hey, Hanu.
I have some wheat for you.
Let's get to talking. I feel like
it's over on the right here.
Yeah, maybe. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, most of what this game has been so far, and I don't know if there's going to be another aspect to it, have been like these isolated episodes. A couple screens just kind of walking around and talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
A villager doesn't want to talk. Jeez. Sound a little defensive, villager, but that's fine. Alright, let's keep booking.
Hanu.
Laxmi's back and she won't be disturbed. Okay. If you say so.
So how long have you played this game?
Like 25 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, I wanted to do this video because I have no concept of what this game is. Like, it's really bizarre.
Well, it's a walking simulator.
Well, yeah. Hey. Look, I'm having a bad day. Yeah, my family's engaged me to Hanu. So this seems to be like my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You have to sort of intuit these things, because the game
just
kind of drops you into these situations. So
yes, you got a map.
Here's the map. I'm here. I guess I don't... There's Hanu.
Alright.
It looks like I can set a waypoint for Hanu. I don't know what that does.
Doesn't really show up.
Here, I'm gonna start playing this with a mouse.
Yeah.
Because it seems a little more built for that. Traits. Huh. Okay, so it seems like these traits get filled in as I make decisions.
Yeah, and then maybe maybe if they show up in like a different person's story,
Yeah.
then that would determine their choices.
That would be really cool. I mean, I don't know how ambitious this game is.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem to, like, I looked it up and the Kickstarter for this made like $30,000, which was like 10 times the original goal, so maybe we'll see.
Alright, well, let's go. Let's go,
Is that a lizard person?
no, there are no... You'll know the lizard people.
Okay. Oh, no, that's just a lady.
Yeah. Okay, more villagers. Well, let's go talk to Hanu. I'm not excited about talking to Hanu. Because it's like, what's he really gonna do for me, you know? Okay. Mandeep. Let's talk. Jesus, alright. Fine if you want to be that way.
I'm sorry.
Oh, is this like telling me that he's in the stables because I set that waypoint?
Mm-hmm.
The strongest, fastest horses in Beamra. Never ridden a horse before. Okay.
Oh, Evan, can you share screen?
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
I dropped.
I didn't realize anything went wrong. Okay. I'm going to hope that it's faded to black on the video, which it hasn't.
Yeah, it's just white, so.
Alright. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about the mix-up, everybody watching. But now we're back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Unrest.
Unrest. Can I go through here? No, going to the city for peasants. Beamra's starving. Go grow something, you lazy rat. Alright.
Yeah,
Well, I can tell I'm not especially wanted. Let's, I guess, go out this way. Okay, that's a lizard person. The Naga, I believe, are the name of the,
lizard people.
Lizard people. Just saying hello. Even scatter like beetles wherever I go. Only nobles like Laxmi ever speak with me on purpose, and Laxmi always keeps me waiting, like today. It seems like this Laxmi fella's pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. That's cutting a little deep there, buddy. Yeah, I thought we were the poorest and the hungriest. Am I right, Naga Merchant?
Yeah.
Slums had a gang leader, J-Deep. His men were killers and enforcers. Now the slums have made his gang a militia. He reports to another murderer, Ranveer, a priest who wants the innocent Naga refugees in the slums butchered. Okay, Ranveer's the guy who I heard about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see real human leaders look to them. You just want people who get things done. No. Can't be all of the stories never that simple. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely want to take my chances in the city. I'm not convinced that marrying Hanu is safe at all. I haven't even met him as the player, but I don't want to fucking talk to Hanu.
Yeah.
Okay. If you say
Just get in his cart.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
You won't notice.
Shh. Get in. Get in. Oh, God damn it. Okay, where's fucking... Hanu's over here.
Yeah.
Okay. let's go this way. I figure Hanu will probably have something to say about all this. He's probably into the arranged marriage, you know?
Yeah, probably.
Stranger. I thought that said strangler, and I was very worried. Let's go. Yep, keep going. I do like the way this game looks pretty well.
Yeah.
I think it's got a nice style to it.
It's certainly unique. It looks a little watercolory.
Yeah, it's pretty like painted, which is nice. I really don't know what to make of it. I can't tell if it's building towards some sort of like Magnolia-esque like multiple characters thing.
I mean, that would be the hope, right?
Yeah.
Because if they're doing a bunch of chapter hopping, like obviously you haven't seen if there's any like interaction between the two.
Yeah.
Between two characters.
I mean, it's neat that at least she does not like me. It's neat that at least like I was hearing about characters from. This all seems to be happening in the same city, and I was hearing about like that priest from another person.
Yeah.
Okay. Hanu's father. Do you like me? Jesus Christ. Good to know.
Guess not.
Whew. Boy, Tanya has got it rough. Alright, Hanu. Let's try and make this work. Jesus! What do you want from me, people? Excuse me? You're not merchant caste, you're not family friend, you're not even pretty. Why is my father doing this to me? Good to know. Shut up, you've got nothing.
He is a big ol' asshole.
Yeah. He also doesn't seem to have, like, arms. I mean, I bet they're just trying
he had to make room for his big asshole.
Yeah. Whoa! You've got nothing to be upset about. You're marrying up. Half the girls in the village would die to marry me, and I'm stuck with you instead. You should be thanking my parents on your hands and knees. How about the fact that you're clearly an ass?
Little playing on the sitar.
Yeah. Okay, what'd I get? Old wooden elephant. Old toy hand carved by your father, some relatively nice earrings, preemptive wedding gift from my aunt and uncle, handful of royal coins, old battered icon of Banca Mundi, and a battered old handmade necklace. I have 3 money.
That's almost as much as 4 money.
Almost. Okay, well, boy, that sure didn't make me feel any better about this arranged marriage thing.
Yeah.
That was a pretty net negative. Do you want to talk? Okay. What about you? Will anyone love me?
This is like Always Sometimes Monsters.
Yeah. I'll talk to you about your marriage to my son, okay? Yeah, that's definitely fair. I think you should know that Hanu won't be like this forever. I know he'll even out once he has his own wife, his own household, his own children to look after. Right now, he's not in a good place. Yes, I don't care what his circumstances are. Hanu is pure poison. You're in denial. Saying things haven't been easy for him. We've all had a bad couple of years. It's been harder on some of us than others, and not all of us have been handling it like we should. Things aren't easy in this household. I mean, I guess you guys seem better off than fucking me.
Yeah.
He seemed like he was trying to lord over me with, like, his wealth.
I am a merchant caste.
And you're nothing. Yeah, what are you even saying? Okay, now I'm a little interested. Who's he? God, is this some... Are they fucking tying my hands into, like, an abusive relationship here? Is his dad, like, beating him? Is that what's happening? And now I'm gonna have to feel bad if I don't go through with this, because then he's just gonna rot in, like, this fucking house forever. God. I don't...
You don't owe this person anything.
I know I don't owe them anything, but
it's also, that's hard to have in your conscience, you know?
Yeah. Hanu's mother tried to tell me that Hanu's home life wasn't good and that he'd improve once he was taken away from it. There was a lot that went unsaid, but whatever Hanu's been through, I think she's been through double. Okay, who are you? As far as I'm concerned, my husband's family is the only family I've got. Don't think I'm gonna be your big sister just because my brother has to marry you. You're really more like the infection that sets in after a wild dog bites your ankle. I like this girl. Okay. I don't like you. I never asked to be related to you. I'm not gonna put up with you just because of some stupid decisions my father made. What stupid decisions? Having to put up with you is the sum of all of Father's failures over his entire wasted life? This is getting pretty heavy, you guys.
I see what you mean.
They're also way into reminding me that, like, I wouldn't get married otherwise, which is pretty fucked.
Yeah.
So glad you're more...
I mean, this is... Yeah. I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I'm into it. I'm into it. That's true. Father blew more than this family had on investments he wasn't half smart enough to manage. For carrying the sort of debt that takes bread out of your mouth for the rest of your life. Why do you think we're living out here, except if we just get this fat sack of coins like the dowry only your father with his little side business has the money for? That might solve all our problems without needing to be clever or more virtuous than we actually are. Well put. Fuck you. You mean to tell me this whole stupid marriage is happening so your father can get my father's money? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay. Yes, yeah, this whole situation is more miserable than I thought it was. They really... Okay, let's go, maybe...
Away.
Let's maybe go talk to Mom about this, because... If I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too into what's happening right now.
Yeah, but what if Mom's not too agreeable with you?
Well, then she can fuck right off. Like, what does she expect from me? She expects me to throw away my life just so these people can get money? Money that they wasted. Fuck it. People don't know how to balance a goddamn checkbook. I don't need to throw away my life for them. Right.
Were the checkbooks back then?
Yes. Alright. Go through here. Okay, Mom. You're not gonna like what you're about to hear, but...
You need to hear it.
Yes. Hanu's family is broke, they're using us. Okay, Mom's disgusted. And disdainful. Okay, so that's what this is the friendship meter, the respect meter, and the fear meter.
Yeah.
So I guess those are the three main, like, avenues of persuasion in this, is you can become their friend, you can become, like, somebody they respect, or you can become somebody they fear.
Yeah.
And, I'm not doing so well with any of them. Are you even listening? Yeah, I refuse to marry Hanu. I've made this decision. Okay, now she's contemptuous of me. This wasn't my choice to make. Never gonna be happy in this marriage, so I can't let it happen. Okay, this doesn't sound good. What's the only one thing you can do? Okay, someone gonna meet Laxmi? Jesus! They're gonna kill me? They're
Whoa.
gonna kill me if I don't get married.
Whoa.
Yeah, can't you just cancel the... Do you know why this village endures when others have rebelled? It's because people here know how to bury burden. They don't rage and burn when their son dies of sickness or the monsoon fails to come. They accept that things are beyond their control and they carry on as you must carry on. You have exactly two choices. Ugh.
Marrying Hanu or death. I mean, I'd pick marrying Hanu.
Yeah,
I don't know my principles without that long.
Sure, I feel like the narratively satisfying thing to do would be to die.
Well, then die.
But I also feel really bad about making my character die. This is some pretty some pretty good table setting for this choice, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'll die. I'm gonna call their bluff.
Their bluff.
Okay. I thought maybe they were gonna let me, like, try to escape the prison or something, but no.
Doesn't seem like
What
it.
were my traits? Well, at least I got the proud trait. Whew. Well, let's take a peek at what this next one is, and then, we can call it. This game seems pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You are Asha. You are supposed to be dead. Okay, wait. I think Asha was who I was playing as at the beginning. I think she's the princess.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So, she was the princess, then the king and queen, her parents, went out with the lizard person ambassador, the Naga ambassador, and they all died in the slums. And people think she's dead too. So she's starving and trying to not let anybody know who she is.
Yeah.
Okay. Her old allies, the people she trusted, vanished that night. She is alone for a full year. She has been alone. Get up silently. I'm gonna remain silent. Sorry, I don't have any food. Ugh. God, I'm sorry. I don't. I'm not lying to you. Alright, well, this is Unrest. It is purchasable right now for, I think, $13.
Seems pretty good.
On Steam. When I was last there, it said, like, pre-order Unrest, but then I bought it and it was just unlocked, so I think there's some weirdness going on. So it's available now. Yeah, it seems pretty neat. I'll be interested to see, maybe I'll keep playing this and see if they, like, tie it together at the end, now that it seems like they're jumping back to one of the characters I've played before. It seems like they might be trying to tell a larger story, which is neat. But yep, 2 of the 3 people I've played as have died. So that's a little rough. But, yeah, thanks for joining me, Matthew.
Yeah, glad to.